Are you looking to design a high efficiency rocket stove from scratch? Today in this video I will show you a step-by-step process from concept to a detailed manufacturing drawings. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Pratik, a mechanical design engineer, and this channel is dedicated to a real-world industrial projects and practical engineering content. A rocket stove is a highly efficient cooking stove which uses minimum fuel and produce high heat with minimal smoke. So let's start to design a rocket stove. First we will design a rocket stove structure. Click on new, take isometric part, extrude, select plane and draw a rectangle. Take smart dimension, give it dimension 34.4, enter, shift E, equal it, take offset command and offset it 3 mm. And extrude it 304 mm. Assign material stainless steel. Save this tube. Tube 1 inch by 300 mm. Save this and close the part. Click on new, select isometric assembly and drag this tube. Select isometric assembly and drag this tube in assembly. Press Ctrl and move this to make duplicate. Assemble this. First delete ground mate. Take assemble command and assemble this tube like this. Take one duplicate part also. Take assemble command and assemble to this face. Select this tube, press Ctrl and drag on this side to make duplicate tube and also assemble this tube on like this. Delete ground mate. Assemble. Okay. Like select any one tube, drag it to make duplicate, right click, select more and replace part with copy. Accept it, dash 2. Delete mates, assemble this like this. And increase the dimension of this tube. First save the assembly. Rocket stove structure. Two feet. Save, close. Assemble this tube with all four corners. Select select all top 4 tubes and make copy downwards. Delete ground mat and assemble this tube with this. So our rocket stow structure is ready. Now start with the isolation chamber design, fire tube and cooking pot mounting arrangement. Take File, New, Isometric Part. Select Extrude, select Plane, draw a square profile, give it dimension 100 by 100 mm. We are using 100 by 100 mm tube for fire tube combustion chamber. So make it 100 by 100. Offset this 3 mm and extrude this 2 feet. Assign material to these tubes: stainless steel 304. Set this tube like 100 by 100 square tube. Now drag this tube like this. Assemble on this you made. Now drag 100 by 100 square tube and assemble it like this. Take a center plane mate, select this face, select this face, this tube face and this face. Now assemble. Now make copy of this tube, delete mate also and assemble this tube like this. Now take center plane mate, select this face, select this face and this face. Rename this tube, replace part with copy, accept fire tube. Now edit this part, press Ctrl Q, select top plane, cut, extrude cut command, select this face and draw a rectangle here 100 by 100. Sorry, our tube thickness is 3 mm, so we are 97. Yes. And through next. Sorry. Five mm. 5 mm. Select downward side, save and close it. Now select this tube, drag upside, delete the mate, and now assemble this face with this face. Now measure the distance from here to here 95 and reduce this tube length with 95 mm. Save and close it. Now design an ashtray. Measure this inside dimension 94 and measure this height with 92 mm, 94 and 92. So take a new part, select isometric sheet metal, select sheet metal environment, tab command, take counter flange, select plane 92 and 94 mm dimension. Give it dimension 92 mm, 94 mm and this flange with this flange equal. Assign 2 mm thickness and 2 feet length. Finish. Now take a flange command, select this edge and draw a flange up to this edge. Finish. Select assign material to this tray, stainless steel 304 and bend radius also 2 mm. Save it. Ashtray, close it. Now drag ashtray part in assembly environment and assemble it like this. Select center plane mate, select this face, select this face, this face and this face. This face with, now select this face with this. Yeah, she is flush with here. Okay. Let's select the ashtray, edit it, take hole command and select plane hole with 10.5 mm. We will welding a M8 weld nut inside the ashtray because we need to place handle to remove ashtray. Now our 50% rocket stow design is ready. Let's design the fuel tube. Select reference plane, select this plate, assemble it, show temporary reference planes. Take angle mate, select this plane and this plane. Make angle 45 degree. Now to select this tube and make angle -45. Take right plane, select this tube, drag little bit upside and drag this side. Select this tube, edit, extrude and select extrude cut command. Select this face, draw a line from this side and make angle 45 degree. Give dimension to this line. Click on yes. Select the direction this side and end condition true all. Save, close. Sorry, make click on this tube, more, replace part with copy and rename it fill tube. Save. Select this tube, edit and delete cut. Close. Select this tube, drag this tube towards this side, select assemble command, select this face and assemble with this face. Select right plane, select this tube and drag downwards. Now select this tube and this tube. Make isolate, take back plane and show hidden edges. Select this tube and select edit. Select extrude and extrude cut command. Close. Select this tube, edit this tube, select extrude command and select extrude cut. Select this plane, rotate it, press Ctrl Q and select project sketch command. Select this line, this line, this line and this line. Select offset command 3 mm, 3 mm, trim command and pin these lines. Select Ctrl Q, show faded the edges and constrain this sketch. Delete this, make horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical relations. Give dimensions. Close. So we have make cutout. So our fire tubes come this combustion tube without any fouling. Save this and show all. Select this tube, make duplicate, delete the mates delete all mates, select this face with this face, take center plane mate, select this face, this face and this face. Now select this tube, rename this, replace part with copy and rename it dash 3 and reduce length 33.4 mm. Save, close, reduce also 33.4 mm length, close. Now perfect. So this tube giving support to this tube and our structure. Now we are designing brackets for cooking pot. Select sheet metal, select tab, select plane and draw structure like this. One hundred and 60, perfect. Save. Cooking pot support. Yes, and take thickness 5 mm. Select break corner command. Select this face and this face. 5 mm. Assign material stainless steel 304. Save it. Close. Now drag this support. Now assemble this edge with this edge. Flip. Show temporary reference plane for this tube. OK. Select this plate. Assemble command. Show temporary reference planes. Select this face, this face. Select this plate. Select assemble command. Show temporary reference planes. Select this plane and delete float mates. Select this plate and show temporary reference planes. Select angle mate. Where is, yes. Select this plane and this plane. Make angle 45 degree and select, make this angle 45. Select mate this edge with this edge. Now select connect mate, select this face and this face. Now assemble this face with this face and assemble this plate with remaining two corners like this. Now let's start design handle. Take new part, select OK, select extrude command, select plane and draw a circle. Give dimension to it. We are making handle with 1 inch pipe, so 33.4 mm, and offset it 3 mm inside. Extrude 150 mm. Assign material stainless steel 304. Save it. Handle pipe. Save and close. Make another part. Take sheet metal, select tab, select plane and design a end cap for handle. Give dimension to it 33.4 mm. 3 mm thickness we take. Assign material stainless steel. Save end cap. Close. Now drag handle, pipe and also end cap. Assemble this end cap with this. This face with this face. Make copy of end cap, delete and assemble like this. Select this ashtray, edit it and make this whole size, edit this whole size with 9 mm and select flip exact. OK. Close. Select this end cap, right click and select replace part with copy. Accept end cap 2. Select this end cap and edit. Make tapping hole at center with size M8. Select assign material SS304 and change thickness 3 mm to 5 mm. Save and close. We will remove this ashtray and bolt this handle from inside. Now assemble this with this hole and this face with this face. Save it. Now design a end cap with a hinge on this fuel tube. So during burning the wood sticks, the flame not come outside. So we need to create a barrier, and we create that barrier using a hinge and end plate, closing plate. Select tab, select plane and draw a rectangle with 100 by 100 mm and take thickness 5 mm. Assign material. This is 304 and bend radius 5. Assemble this face with this face with this, and this face with this. Now only the hinge is pending. We will weld hinge on this face and this face. So our end cap will tilt and open it.
And for rocket stove we will make a detailed engineering drawing in next video. Thank you.